Hello internet people. Today we're going to see if we can get this 1977 Ford F-150 unstuck. It's got a 460 motor in it and she's been sitting for a long time, so we'll see what we can do. Let's check out the truck and we'll get into it. Like I said, been sitting a long time. 1989, so that's oh wow, 1989, it's 36 years. We have a shop chicken joining us today. Bill the Barnevelder is joining us in the shop this week, hanging out. Some YouTubers like to have like shop dogs. You know, I have a shop chicken. Way cooler. Hey, Bill. What do you have to say for yourself? Not much. He was getting beat up by the other roosters, so he had to come in the shop. He was too friendly with the ladies and they didn't like it. Real ladies man, this one. Yeah, you're telling me. This is definitely the worst side of it. Pretty rusted out. I have no idea what that is. A freaking tractor hit it? Like, I don't know. That is not a whiskey dent, and that is not from chasing cows. It's pretty rough. Bill, you'll get your chance to talk. Filming a video. God. Those tires are like mint. I think we can get another 10,000 kilometers off those. Hood's already off. Blue Baron, that's what she was called. This truck was my dad's truck. It was always on the farm. I remember riding in this thing when I was very little. Cabs just pristine. Headliner. Oh yeah. The other door won't open. I haven't been in the glove box yet. I remember that's where I sat. I remember sitting back there. No seat belts needed, of course. Door does not close. Pin's missing. And nothing down. Nada. Does nothing. Right. Nada. Clearly that door must have been replaced at some point. Windshield's got a little... Bill! Hey! Talking to the people. Holy. If I'm playing music, he's quiet. He doesn't say a word. But as soon as I'm talking, he's talking. This side is a lot better-ish, if there's such a thing. Still pretty rotten along the bottom. Big dent there. Not a tractor. That could be a cow. That could totally be a cow surrounded. That could be a cow's butt. Cow's head. Oh yeah. Not so bad above the wheel well here. Another perfect condition tire. Rotted out right in front of the bumper there. Unbelievable. It's hard to get good help. We're getting cracked at pushing it in with a tractor. Can you believe it? Tisk tisk. This is just full of junk back here. Absolute junk. Had the wrong carburetor on it. He must have changed it over. It was a Carter, and then it had the Chrysler friggin' air filter on top. Dad said when he when he was running this thing, he was trying to get better fuel mileage. Oh, I assume that's why he changed carburetor over at some point. Back window doesn't look too bad. Seals, obviously not so good. I mean, it's got mirrors. Like, it has that going for it. The fact we have these mirrors, like, that's pristine. That's it. That door don't open. Would you like to obtain service literature for your new truck? Oh, wow. Must be the manual. The best part on this truck has to be this bumper, because everything else is pretty terrible. The grills definitely chased a cow or two. Yeah, whammoed up there too. Yeah. Anywho, so now you know the plan. We will get into it. Some of this was filmed before, some of it was filmed after. For the intro, I didn't like my original intro. I'm learning. I'm trying to get better at this filming myself bullshit. Come along and let's get into this thing. See what we can find, see what we can get done. Hopefully we're not laying in the corner crying when we're, at the end of the day here. Clearly the carburetor is missing. There was a carter in there. It's on the bench over there. It was seized solid. I soaked it for like a month in diesel and ATF, and it will not unlock. She's going to the garbage. Valve covers are in the cab. Spark plugs, somebody was nice enough to remove ahead of time. I don't know when. A while ago. Spark plug wires are gone. Our ignition is missing as well. Power steering cap, what a rip off. Hello? Nobody home. Yeah. It's a 460. I know it's a 460 because Canada stuff. You don't understand. Get your skates and your hockey stick by. Hey, bud. Anyway. I think we're not going to do a whole lot here today because I got to go away for the weekend. Probably just let the snow melt. Maybe pull a couple parts and come back to this after the weekend. I guess I should clarify. I've been here before. I've already touched this thing trying to get it unstuck. I don't think it's coming unstuck without getting these heads off. So by removing a few parts, I mean starting with like the intake and exhaust, etc. Okay. Look at this. There's freaking canola in there. These are just nasty. Everyone's just got junk, rust. Would anybody happen to want to donate a, I don't know, an LS? LS swap? Make old Henry cry? Bring it down, bring it down. Well, she's loose. Only broke off one exhaust manifold stud. It's better than I thought. We get these head bolts all off and we'll see what we find. I noticed that this cylinder here is holding all the diesel lights stuck in there earlier, so I don't imagine that one's going to look very good. The rest of them seem to have leaked past, so it's all bad. It's just all bad. Should have brought a light over. Well, you get the idea anyway. Light or no light. Not bad. Not bad. I don't even know. Just crud? Nasty. Yeah. Diesel definitely did its thing in there though. Alright, we got all the manifold bolts off on this side here. That's loose. Still got to do all the head bolts. These rock arms one by one out of the way so we can get in there. I'm going to get comfortable and climb inside there so I can get at it. And then we'll just fast forward this mode. Nobody wants to watch for half an hour of somebody struggling with friggin' head. One. You guys know that guy from the channel Between the Sharks? I don't know what he's doing right now. Last I heard, he was hanging out with Chris Isaac. Go figure. Okay, here we are. That is delicious. Yikes.
That's nasty.
What the? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So from here, I'm just gonna clean as close to the piston with my little focus. No, okay. Little pick. Just dig around in here on each one. Obviously the back ones. Back ones are terrible. And then shoot it down with some PB Blaster, and that's gonna be it for the day, I think. And we'll come back at it tomorrow, maybe with a hone, try and clean that rust out. Pray for a miracle, and see if we can't just get it to come free a little bit. Alright, see you tomorrow. Okay, I did what I said I was gonna do. PB Blaster, cleaned it up. And just before I was gonna go in the house, I put my big braking bar on the crank with a big snipe, gave her a little pull, and it felt like it budged. So now I grab my phone, gotta record it. Just in case. If it doesn't go, well, I'll just delete it. No one even knows that. Maybe I was wrong. Let's try the other way. Didn't feel like it left. Methinks I was mistaken. So this is the next day. Unfortunately I had some audio issues, so we don't have any sound. What I'm doing here is heating up the pistons, trying to get the heat down to the piston rings in hopes that we can get them warm enough to make them pop. You can see that cylinder number 8 there had quite a bit of flame shooting out of it. You don't want to come free. I had too much, there's a bunch of PP Blaster and W40 and stuff in there, so blew that out. Almost knocked my camera over. And we come back around the other side so I can reach better with the torch. Just before this, I had built a MIT tool, make it turn tool, and that's what I have the big ratchet there on, attached right to the crankshaft itself. So yeah, just more heating, going around, round and round on the cylinder, trying to heat up the outside edge of the piston there. Back to the big ratchet, 1-inch drive, lifting the motor right up. Somebody better check that motor mount. See, it's got some play. Try to go the other way. Got all the fat boy friggin' weight on there, trying to get all the torques. Down so I can get a better angle here. Oh, oopsie. So yeah, there's the MIT tool and I broke it. You can see the welding was terrible to begin with. So I had to take it back to myself for warranty. Put a plate there, get a better weld just on each side. I need space in between because the crankshaft sticks out a little bit. Need to build one of these for one of these Ford 460 motors. The spacing on the bolts is 3.25 inches, center to center, around. I can't remember what the hole I had to cut for the crankshaft was. But you can use your harmonic balance or your pulley set up there and just draw it out yourself. I took that off to bolt this on. Now, all you welding shop owners, don't be phoning me here. Like, I'm not for hire. Like, I know it's a beautiful piece of equipment, but I got other things to do. I can't just be dropping everything to come do all the welding. I know you want to grow your shops with beautiful artistic welders like myself, but I just don't got time for it. So I got the MIT tool put back on there, and I come up with a plan. I got a bigger snipe, which you can see there. I think I'm explaining that I got it back on. I got the ratchet back on there. Got the chain hoist. You can't see it, there is another chain. I'm going to wrap around that tire. I'm pointing at the tire right there. I'm going to put the snipe onto the ratchet. I'm going to pull tension into the crank shaft with that chain hoist on the end of the snipe. I'm going to leave it like that because I actually have to take off here. We'll pick up one of the girls from dance class. So, I'm not sure if I'm explaining something here. I must just be blabbering on about how genius this snipe idea is. Before I did this, I did hit a bunch of the so this is after. As soon as I put that chain hoist on, it snapped free, but then I was hitting some, what I assume were ring ridges in a couple of the cylinders. That was a terrible place for me to put that snipe, but anyway, I can get it moving back and forth, but it's not free by any means whatsoever. So I go back and forth, just trying to get it to come all the way around. Put some WD back down the cylinders. Stopped again. Back the other way. Stopped again. Back the other way. It's lots of repeat. Lube is the key, but it took me a few tries to, I don't know, use my brain. Get the lube. Got the air hose out. Make sure I don't got any debris holding me up. That one was right full of rust. That's when I realized, oh, hey, lube up that one as well. Come on, camera. Let's go for a walk. Goes to the point. Back the other way. Oh, almost. Oh, there she goes. We got her. More lube. Parked since 1989. Engine's freed up. Will it run? We don't know, but it moves. So discussing life here and life choices, and, you know, really philosophizing about this whole thing. Getting real deep, real deep. We had to talk to Bill about it. We discussed how awesome it was, and we gave Bill our best Ric Flair woohoo! Woo! Bill gave us one right back. He's like, woo! Heck yeah, Bill. So, hope you enjoyed it. Please like, share, and subscribe if you did. Come back for part 2 where we actually start putting this thing back together. Thank you for coming.